John Rettinger with John4Lakers.com here with some feature highlights for you of the Samsung Eternity for AT&T Wireless. So I hope you guys are going to be able to see this. I turned the brightness all the way down on the device. So first, to unlock it, you can push any button, and there's an unlock button at the top, and you hit it. And usually you're taken to this main home screen right here. Now what's very cool about the Samsung Eternity is that it uses what Samsung calls their TouchWiz interface, which is essentially a widget-based interface. So you can see right here I've got the date, sound profiles, and a little TV icon, and you can actually set what you want to have on your home screen. You drag it over to that widget bar, and it disappears. And these are all the widgets you can choose from. You have a myriad of choices: clocks, calendars, some TV stuff, birthday reminders. Let's say there's a music player right here, I can drag that right out. Shows up on my home screen, I can move it anywhere I want. If I don't want it there anymore, throw it over and get rid of it. And you can move to any other choice that you like. So you can pick calendar, pull it out there, have a full calendar. Want it gone? It's gone. This one I found very useful. Sound profiles, really easy way to switch between ring and vibrate and all that kind of stuff. And the widgets, the way it flows, is very smooth. Every time I'm touching the screen, you guys can't see it, but I get a little bit of a buzz with haptic feedback. This is actually the first phone where I thought haptic feedback has been very well done. The vibration is actually nice, it's subtle, it doesn't shake the entire thing, and it really does give the impression of pushing buttons. Now I should mention one thing. During my unboxing, I thought the screen might have been capacitive, similar to the touchscreen on the iPhone, meaning there's no mush to it. This one is actually resistive, so there is a little bit of a squishy feeling, but not bad at all. So let me show you some of the cool things about the device. First, let's go to menu. So this is a very simple menu. There's no scrolling or anything here, but everything you need is nice and easily accessible. You have your AT&T GPS, but the cool thing that I hadn't seen yet is TV. So let me show you what this looks like here. Launching mobile TV. And here it is on Comedy Central, actually watching live Comedy Central right now. Hit the button, you can zoom it to full screen, tap the screen again. You actually get a full channel lineup. Some of these channels are live, some of them are pre-recorded. ESPN is live, there's college football. So you go ahead and find a channel you want to see, tap on it, just like using a remote control. Here's college football, Northern Illinois versus Louisiana Tech. Whole bunch of channels here. Comedy Central, ESPN, MSNBC, NBC, Fox, CBS, and some dedicated internet television channels. Nickelodeon is here, CNBC. So if you got kids, it's a great way to entertain them for a little while, or even yourself if you're sitting there waiting. So you got movies. Here's Kung Fu Hustle being played on Pix. You know, very cool. And actually the picture, let me turn this off so you guys can hear me. The picture is actually very good and extremely watchable, and it looks nice and vibrant on the screen. So one of the things you guys are probably concerned about with an all touchscreen device is how do you input, how do you text, how do you do anything. So let me show you guys that. We'll go into messaging, and now we'll tap. And now you've got your normal phone keyboard. You can either turn on T9 or turn it off, and you just tap. And this phone does have an accelerometer in it. So we'll turn it up, and you get a keyboard. And I gotta say, this keyboard is actually probably the best touchscreen keyboard I have ever used. That includes the iPhone, that includes the BlackBerry Storm, and really any other touchscreen phone that I've used, the AT&T Fuse. It is fantastic. It's big, it's spacious, and when you try and touch a key, it comes out to the side what letter you're typing. So I'm hitting G right there, and coming out to the right, it lets me know what I'm typing, and it's extremely accurate. And you can set it for T9 if you like, and it actually will correct your words and fill in the words for you. I mean, it's just extremely easy to use. So let me give you a demonstration here. Let me type, "Hi, my name is John." And we'll see how this goes. So, wasn't entirely accurate, but it was pretty close. And it's about as accurate as I am with the iPhone. So when you hold down delete, it actually will delete everything for you if you'd like. Very nice, very well done, and really impressive. The keyboard on this is actually fantastic, and every time you touch a key, it pulls up the haptic feedback. So you really do get that vibration feel. If you want your regular touch keyboard, just put it up. Now, this is just what's considered a feature phone. It's not a smartphone by any stretch of the imagination. It's got a built-in Java client, but it's not going to be very useful for you if email is a big thing for you. If that is important, I definitely don't recommend this phone, but if you're looking for just a feature phone, something that's going to make good phone calls, good text messaging, and has an internet browser, this is actually a great choice. Speaking of internet browser, let me show you guys what that looks like right here. We'll go to MediaNet, enter a URL, and we will go to john4lakers.com. Let you guys see how it loads and everything, so you can get a chance to see if this device is for you. And there's a dedicated .com button and a dedicated www button, which is nice. Hit OK. And we'll hit go. And it's off. And you can switch views. And actually, it's a very responsive accelerometer. Actually, one of the more responsive ones I've seen. I think much more responsive than even the BlackBerry Storm. So I've got 3 bars of 3G here, so it should be relatively quick. Let's see what this looks like. There it is, loading up. And as you can see, it's loading a full HTML version of the page. And you can scroll around with your finger, and the scrolling is very smooth. It's not choppy, but it's not going to zoom in. You can't double tap to zoom in on things. So there's an article. I can't double tap. The only way you can zoom is to hit that, and you get a little icon right there where you can scroll how far you want to zoom or zoom in and zoom out. It is actually a very decent browser. I'm actually very surprised with it. It's not going to do any flash, or you're not going to be able to play YouTube videos on it, but for simple web browsing, it really is very robust and full-featured. So, again, another nice feature about this phone. One other thing I should mention, and something that's unique on feature phones, this phone actually has a proximity sensor built in. So when you're using a touchscreen, you're making a phone call, you hold it up to your head, there's a sensor up top, much like the iPhone, and it'll actually turn off the screen when it's up to your ear, which is very nice. You're not going to accidentally dial your mom or look up some contacts or launch TV when you have it up to your head. Turns off the screen, you pull it away from your head, and the screen comes back on. So we'll go back here to the main screen, hit the back button. I've been very impressed with this phone so far. Scrolling is very smooth and fluid, and for a resistive screen, which is usually very difficult to do, this one actually does it the best. Resistive screen-wise, this is probably the best implementation of smooth scrolling, internet browsing, and text entering that I've seen on any phone. So I can definitely recommend this. But keep in mind, like I said before, this is clearly not a smartphone, and it's not geared to the smartphone market. It does have an IM client built in. It's more meant for individuals that are just looking for a phone with some additional benefits. You're looking for internet browsing, you're looking for maybe some entertainment value in the TV, but really nothing more than that. If internet's not important to you, you just want a phone for fun, this is a fantastic device that I can definitely recommend. So guys, this is John Rettinger with john4lakers.com here with some feature highlights of the AT&T Eternity. I'll do a full review on it a little bit later. You guys got a sample of my opinions, but just wanted to show you some of the cool takes on it. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.